if you like my sunglasses. They're from Target. Hi my loves, it's Sam. Today I am going to be doing a video. I'm going to start a tag, and if this tag is already, you know how many times I've done a video and I'm going to say, I'm going to start a tag, and then I go and look it up afterwards when I'm editing and I'm like, oh great, there's already been a tag started like that. If there's a tag started like this, I give up. If there isn't, cool beans. I tag everybody. I would love for you guys all to do this tag if it hasn't already been happening in the world. It's going to be the 10 things I miss about ... your hometown, where you're from, where you grew up, where you were born, anything that you can really remember of being, you know, growing up in. So for me, I'm going to do the 10 things I miss about England, because that's where I was born / grew up for half of my life, and there's major things that I miss about there. That's why I have my English flag on my sunglasses. I'm going to wear these the whole entire video so I can be festive, because my future's so bright that I gotta wear shades. Yeah, I'm so lame, I know. I'm so festive. Look at this. Blue, red, got my shades on. Okay, so number one, of course, is my family. I miss my family so much. My cousin is getting married this year. Nuts. My other cousin got married last year. Nuts. My other second cousin or something got married last year too. And I never get to go because it's so expensive to fly back to England. You guys don't even know how expensive it is. Google it. It's ridiculous. When I used to go back and visit all the time when I was young, like when I was like a teenager, and it was like $500, which back then for me was expensive, but it wasn't too bad. And now it's like, I believe it was like over $1,000 for each person. We've got 3 people to pay for. Luckily Lily's free, but that is a humongous expense. So unfortunately, at the moment, I'm not able to visit, but that sucks. So yeah, anyway, my cousin's getting married, so I miss her. I miss my other cousin who has a channel. I'll put her link in the down bar. She's like my best good friend. We're like sisters. I have such a great relationship with my family over there that it doesn't matter how long that it's been. Every time that I go back, it's like we have never been apart. My aunt is just like my mom. She's amazing. I absolutely love her. She's so sweet, and it's so nice that when I get to spend time with her, because I feel like I have my mom back again. My grandma, who I call Nanny, is amazing. She makes the best apple crumble in the world. She's so fun. She's so like lively, you know, like for a grandma you'd think fuddy-duddy, but she's not. She's super hip. She's like hipper than me, especially in these sunglasses, you know. Okay, so that's my number one, is obviously family. Number two is kind of in the same family, but these are not in order of like how I'm just saying them as a number. I'm not saying like, oh, I miss my family. I do miss my family the most, but you know what I mean. It's not in order. Number two is my mom was buried in England, so her actual, like, you know, grave, tombstone, is that what they're called? Tombstone? I think so. Is in England, and so it really sucks because like every time that I'm like, you know, missing her, or I feel like that I would just love to go and like take her some flowers like on Mother's Day or her birthday or around the holidays, I feel like it makes me feel guilty to not be able to go and visit her. I know that she's around and she, you know, it's not where they are buried, but it makes me sad because I wish that I could go and like decorate it and make it look pretty and like take flowers to her and just go and sit and take the kids, or, you know, I really don't like the fact that she's all the way over there. Like, it really kind of frustrates me. I wish that I could go and visit my mom more often because her little plot is so beautiful and has a beautiful picture of her, and I just wish that I could go and, like, you know, visit her a little bit more. So I just talk to her in my head instead. Number three is the food. Oh my gosh. You know, when we went over there and visited, me and Jay went there for like 6 weeks, a few months after we got married. We just ate pretty much the whole time. I'm pretty sure we both gained like 15 pounds because literally the food there is so good. And it's so weird because whenever American people think of English food, they think that it's like bland and gross and disgusting. It's not. It is not bland and boring and disgusting. It's amazing. They have the best delicious treats. Like, the chocolate is so much better. It's so much better flavor. It doesn't taste like chalk like Hershey's does. Crumpets. I miss crumpets. Oh baby, if I could just eat one right now, I would just explode with excitement. Timeout bars, buttons, oof, Cadbury buttons. It gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Maltesers, ooh, Maltesers, I love you. The food, oh, the Muller yogurts. They have the best selection of yogurts that you'll ever see in your life. The cheese is amazing. Oh, those little happy things, those little happy potato smiley faces. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I used to eat those all the time. I love them. You bite into them and they're just like that. It is like the best feeling of texture of food in your mouth you'll ever taste, and it's so good. And you just dip them in a little bit of ketchup. I feel like a... did I do that? You know? Oh, I just miss the food so much. There's so many different foods. I could go on forever, baby. So yeah, the food. What am I on? Number 4. My Nanny's Apple Crumble. That's number 4. It's just got a number all to itself. Nanny's Apple Crumble. It is the best apple crumble you will ever taste. She pours the Elmley wonderful cream. It's like a thick like cream. It's not whipped cream. It's like heavy whipping cream but better. And her crumble is like all crumbly on top, and then she's like the apples are all gooey, like she makes it like applesauce almost. So it's so hard for me to like apple pie here because the apples are so hard when you bite into them. It's like a big huge slice and it's like, ooh, thick, what is that in my mouth? And hers is like she boils the apples first and she slices them really thin, so it's just like a delightful slop. But it's not slop, it's delicious. It's amazing. It's the best apple crumble you'll ever taste in your entire life. She sprinkles sugar on top. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I just want to go there right now. Just pay me $3,000 and I'll come to England and hang out with you so I can go, hey, have some apple crumble. How about that? It's amazing. Okay, number 5. I miss Boots, the actual store. Boots, it's like, you know, it's like a drugstore for us here. So what is it like? It's kind of like a CVS, I guess. Yeah, but better. Boots is amazing. They always have this little section in the front with all like the candy bars, and they have little sandwiches. And whenever we used to go shopping when I was a teenager, we'd always go into Boots and we'd get our little moosh. We'd always like get our little packaged sandwiches like this, and they come in a nice little package, and it was like egg salad and watercress, which I used to be able to eat all the time, but now I'm allergic to eggs for some reason. It makes me puke, which is unfortunate because I really miss eggs, but I haven't had them in like years. Oh, what else? Sandwiches. Ooh, the cheese. They would always grate the cheese in the sandwiches, and it was like super delicious. Cheese and tomato. I used to get those all the time. Anyway, they have really cute little delicious snacks, and then you could get a little box of Ribena with your straw, and it was like, ah! Can you guys tell I'm so passionate about the food in England? It's like, you've probably never seen me this excited in a video ever, and it's especially exciting with my shades. I got them at Target, in case you're wondering. They were $12.99. So Boots. Okay, so then they have all this makeup, and they have tons of makeup. It's actually kind of like Ulta, but they have like way more than Ulta because they have like actual home stuff too. It's just basically the best store you'll ever go in. So they have this little photo booth where you can go and get your like passport pictures in them. But me and my friends used to always go in there and like pretend this is my friend right here, okay? And we'd be like, ding! Like, this is my friend's face, this is my face. We're like, you know, and it was really fun, and then you could print them out and you could have like little pictures of yourself. And they have like so much makeup. They have high-end makeup, they have drugstore makeup. Oh, they have such great makeup. Natural Collection, 17, number 7. What else do they have? They have like so many, just so much. It's just the best store ever. And this one time when we were going to the airport, we were leaving England to go to America, and I was asleep and I was talking in my sleep, apparently, my dad said. I think I was like 14. He said that while I was sleeping I like woke up, or I don't know if I was talking in my sleep or something, but I was like, Boots. And then my dad was like, what? And I was like, I need to go to Boots. And he's like, what? He's like, and I said, I need to go to Boots right now. And like I just wouldn't stop talking about Boots. Like that was the point of moment in my life where I knew I would miss Boots forever, you know? And so I really miss Boots. I miss that store. It's the best store ever. You should just really take advantage of it if you live in England because it's amazing. Okay, so that was number 5. Number 6, I miss the weather. I know that some people will be like, why do you miss rain? You're weird. But I do. I miss the rain so much. Not saying it rains there every day because it doesn't. We have some really hot weather in the summer, you know, in England too, but I do miss how it does rain there. I love the rain. I think it's, you know, it's like every time it rains, it reminds me of my mom. Does that sound gloomy and Eeyore-ish? Maybe, but it does, because like I remember like we just being in England and it raining when my mom was alive, and so I always like to say that if it's raining, it's a gift from my mom. Oh, she's given me a nice little rain present today. And also, whenever my mom was a little girl, she always used to say to my grandma whenever it rained, "It's a rain-ting." And so I always say that to Phoenix now when it rains, and he'll come running, Mommy, it's raining." He doesn't say rain-ting, but I just think it's really cute. It just reminds me of my mom. So I really miss the rain. I know I'm probably like not that many people would say that, but I do miss it. I like staying in and looking out at the rain and listening to it when you sleep and stuff. It's like whimsical. Number 6. Now this is getting hard. I should have left crumpet as number 6. Let's just throw in crumpet as number 6. How about that? I love crumpets. They're the best thing ever, and everyone always thinks an English muffin is the same as a crumpet. It's not. Crumpets are way better. Crumpets are softer. Crumpets melt butter inside of it, and then it gets all gooey, and you take a bite and butter just splurges out, and it's delicious. You can put jam on crumpets. You could put honey on crumpets. I just put butter on my crumpets, and they're amazing, and I wish I could have a supply of crumpets like this for the rest of my life, and I'll just eat crumpets. Okay, number 7. That was easy. Now what's number 7? Ooh, I know. There's this like little shopping mall where I grew up, where I used to go shopping all the time, and it's called the Royal Priors. It's in Leamington Spa. If you live close by, you should go and have a look. Go shopping for me. Send a picture and post it on my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, because I miss it so much. We used to go there every single weekend when I was a teenager. Me and all of my friends would go to the Royal Priors, and we'd go shopping, and we would go into New Look, and we would go into Miss Selfridge and Topshop and River Island, and what else did we go into? Oh, La Senza. We always used to go into La Senza. La Senza has great underwear. It's kind of expensive though, but cute PJs. And then, yeah, Topshop has amazing clothing. I love it. Every time I go back, I stock up on a bunch of Topshop clothing. I just love the stores there. They have great shopping. Next has amazing baby clothes and kids clothes. If you haven't shopped at Next, you should. They've got super duper cute stuff. Me and my mom used to get the Next catalog, and we would always look through it, and I was like, that's nice, and then she'd order it for me. And this one time I got this sweater, and my mom ordered it for me, and then my friend got the exact same one, and she was super mad at me, and she's like, why do you always copy me? And I was like, I didn't. My mom ordered it for me. And she's like, you knew I had that sweater. And I was like, no, I didn't. I swear, my mom ordered it for me. I had no idea it was coming. And she's like, you've done it on purpose. Now I can't wear it. I was like, well, I'll wear mine. So pretty much great shopping. Great shopping in England. What number am I on? I think I'm on number 8. I actually quite miss the bus. As weird as that sounds, it's kind of fun, you know. I used to go on the bus. I do not miss when you sit and pee though. One time when me and Jay went back last, however long it was, I sat in someone else's pee, and it was cold and it was disgusting, and I smelled, and I didn't have a change of clothes. We were going to the Kenilworth Castle to go like look around, or no, maybe it was another castle. Oh, I can't remember where we were going. We were going somewhere, and that was pretty awkward, actually. Yeah, sitting in someone else's pee is no fun. But it is fun getting on a bus and kind of, you know, just, you pay for your little, here's £1, here's £2, and then you like sit down and you're like, I quite like this. So I do actually miss the buses. Number 9. Well, now I'm running out of ideas. What is number 9? Oh, how pretty it is. Duh. That's a given. It is so beautiful in England because it's so green, because it gets a lot of rain. It's just, there's flowers everywhere, there's greenery and beautiful trees, there's tons of different trees. It's just beautiful, and it's so, I love when you fly into England and you're looking over the top and everything is just big patches of green, you know. It's just so beautiful. That's like my favorite place to fly into, because I instantly get this like warm feeling of like, ooh, it's so nice, I'm home. Even though I technically consider America my home because I've lived here for so long now, but I just get that warm fuzzy feeling whenever I fly into England. I just feel so like, yay, I'm gonna eat some Time Out bars. It's exciting. Yeah, so that's it. And then number 10, I'm going to give it a half and half. Can I do that? Since, let's take away the crumpet of its own, and here's, I have 2 more. So, my aunt's house is, like, I miss that so much. I just love my aunt's house. My aunt is a very, very classy, like, you know, she's very, very proper and so elegant. She's like Princess Diana, you know, she's just so classy and beautiful, and I just like I just have her up like here. She's like up here because she's just so beautiful and so snazzy, and she always looks amazing. She always looks perfect. She has an amazing body. She's beautiful. She looks so much younger than she is, and her house is like a magazine. You walk into that house and you're like, whoa, this is nice. It's so beautifully decorated. Everything is always perfect. It's immaculate at all times. It's so rich, and I just love her house, and I miss it. She has a pool. They just have, they're on like a humongous plot of land with all of this amazing garden, and their driveway has a fountain, and it's just like so beautiful. It's like what I wish I could have a home to be one day, but I don't know if that's possible, but it's so beautiful. I just absolutely love it. And then my last one, since I took away the crumpet one, I still love crumpets though, but we'll just add that to food, is the smell of England. Is that weird that specific places have a smell? Well, where we live right now, it smells like oil refinery, if you're wondering. It's pretty delicious. But this smell of England is like that kind of damp, I don't know, it just has a smell to it, and I love it. And every time I get off the plane, I'm like, give it a big sniff, and I smell England, and I'm like, I love you, you delightful smell you. It's just so comforting to me, and I think scents are just so, like, they really trigger memories, you know, so every time I smell it, I'm like, oh, I just feel so warm and fuzzy right now. I just love the smell of England. I don't know what the smell is, but it just has a great smell to it. And when you haven't been there for so long and then you go back, you're like, oh, I smell you. You know, it's like Washington. We used to live in Washington, and it kind of smells like skunk a little bit. In certain areas, not the whole state. I'm not saying Washington stinks, it doesn't, but there's certain areas, like where we grew up, it kind of smelled like skunk, and we went back and I was like, oh, I remember this smell. It's like a bit stinky, you know? Not saying you stink if you live in Washington. I'm not saying that at all. So that's what I miss about England. I tag you all to do it. So it's basically just going to be called 10 things I miss about ... and then you'll put wherever you miss. So I'm going to tag specific people down in the down bar because I can't think offhand and my battery's flashing at me and I don't want to like get shut off right in the middle of me talking. I'm nervous. So I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super, super fun to film. I always love getting a bit festive in life, and I will see you in my next video. Leave me some requests of any videos that you want to see next. And be sure to check out my giveaway if you haven't already, my back to school giveaway. It's gonna be huge. It is huge. And you need to go enter it, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!